So we're going to go today and take a look out over the New Hampshire Lakes region, see how the ice situation is looking. It's a gorgeous day. Winds aren't too bad. It should be a fun flight. We are up. A beautiful looking day out here. Well, we can see Paugus Bay out here is pretty much covered with ice, except where the bubblers are around the various docks. But as we get out there off my 12 o'clock and we see Winnisquam, it's all open, most of it. And there's Opechee Lake open. And there we have Winnisquam. It is all opened up. You can see here. And as we can see out there, Winnisquam is mostly open. There's patches or sections of sheets of ice, but it's still mainly open. Wow, the mountains all to the north are really shining today. All the small ponds out here are completely frozen over. The very north end of Lake Winnisquam is frozen. I definitely see some people ice fishing out there. They'll go down over in that direction. Not sure if my cameras will get all this, but we'll take a look. Up there's a hut out there. There's a couple people out there fishing. Enjoying a beautiful day. It's actually quite mild, relatively speaking. A little colder up here, but not too bad. Working my way north. I'll climb a little bit again. Still not too bad up here, even at 1,700 feet. There's a lot more people fishing here off my right. The Sandwich Mountains are all quite covered. Mount Washington up there in the far distance. I can see Chicora off to my right. I have a bony, all covered in snow, but more of a bony, sharp surface or point. Oh yeah, there's quite a few people out here fishing below me. I'm glad to see the ice fishermen getting out in some of the smaller lakes for sure. I've even seen them outside my area on Winnipesaukee. I can see Winnipesaukee is wide open in the Broads. Definitely a little bumpier as you get further north here. That is Squam, right off our 12 o'clock, Squam Lake. Oh, we're getting beautiful views today. Just look at those mountains out there, all snow covered. I'll stay low for a bit, and then I'll go up high so I get a better top-down view of everything here. I'm coming into the Squam Lake area. Squam looks totally iced in. Not seeing any fishermen out there. Oh, maybe there's one or two out there out to my right. Interesting the color difference in the ice. It's more whiter this first half that I'm coming up over. And then it goes grayer about halfway across. I think I'm going to climb up here now to get some better views. Just some stunning views today. Look at those mountains. I'm sure there's some pretty strong winds rolling up. The winds out of the north here about 9 knots. At 3,000 they said it'd be about 29 knots. So I'm not going to go much further north here. But hopefully you guys get a chance to see some of the views out here. I'll do a 360 around here just so you guys get a sight picture of what I'm seeing. Approaching 4,000 feet. MSL. There's a valley below. There's Mount Washington way in the background, all solid white versus kind of more of a peppery, snow-covered surface with trees on the Sandwich Mountains in front of it. I'm going to go up the backside of Moultonborough Neck Road into the Moultonborough Neck Back Bay area. As we look toward the east, Winnipesaukee, you see about half of it's iced in, but the Broads area is wide open. We're entering the Back Bay, north side of Moultonborough Neck area. You can see it's all iced in. So there's a spot out there in the middle that's kind of interesting. I'll have to wait till I get closer to it. Definitely see where the water goes into where it's still open drainage into the lake. Definitely got to keep an eye out for that. It'll level off here at 2,000 feet MSL. Maybe a little bit lower. I do see a lot of people out here. In fact, maybe I'll circle around a few of them so you can see it. Moltenboro Neck, backside of the Lake Winnipesaukee. And there's quite a few huts out here. I'll come down a little bit here and keep an eye at altitudes, but we'll come down and kind of give them a wave. Yeah, it's all nice in here. Based on the amount of fishermen I see out there, I think it should be pretty safe. Just have to watch out where the dock bubblers are. That's where you can get yourself in trouble. But again, this is the backside of Lake Winnipesaukee up in Moltenboro Neck Bay area. All right, we're going up to the center of the back bay side of Winnipesaukee and Moltenboro Neck. And there's this patch out here in the middle that looks a little suspect. You see a lot of kind of open cracks that kind of flow toward it. I don't see anybody fishing out there, so it's probably a good reason why not to when you see those open kind of crack lines. Yep. I don't know if you can see them off my right-hand side, but there are definitely some large cracks. I'll go visit my neck of the woods. I'll go over here on the other side of Moltenboro Neck. Climb a little bit. Off my 2 o'clock is Long Island Bridge. And I've seen a lot of people fishing off my property or the lake. And I can see them out there right now. There's the Long Island Bridge. Wide open water path there. Definitely don't want to be near that. But you can see people are fishing just to the west of it. To the east side of the Long Island Bridge. Don't see anybody on the ice. But the west side, definitely. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 3 huts, 4, 5, 6, about 7 huts that I see. Some of those crack lines there, how kind of vivid, bright white they are. Do a swing over here. Some guys way out here further, as you can see, not much beyond them. It's wide open. Don't know if it's going to all freeze over this year. We're already into February. And you can see here all this broken up ice before we get to wide open water. As you can see, all the Broads wide open. Rattlesnake Island, some ice off to the south side of it. Now there's somebody fishing just on the edge of where the ice is all broken up. A little bit precarious to be doing that, I personally think. Anybody going out in the ice really needs to be cautious. I don't know if you can see it from this angle with the camera. It's on my right wing. I'm looking over my left. But there's a bob house probably within 100 yards or 200 yards of basically all broken up ice. Headed over to Wolfboro, then we'll probably head back. And looking down toward Alton Bay off my 2 o'clock, it's all iced in there. I'm sure it's not safe for any airplanes to be landing on. Lake Wentworth off my 12 o'clock is all iced in. Even Wolfboro Bay. There's some ice closest to shore to Wolfboro, but a lot of Wolfboro Bay is wide open. And here we are coming up onto Wolfboro. And as I noticed earlier, it's the bay, part of the bay is all iced in, other than the bubblers on the docks. But the main part of the bay is either open or mostly open, maybe a skim coat of ice. I wouldn't trust anything near that. But Wentworth Lake is completely frozen over. And you really can see off my right wing here how much of it's frozen over on Lake Winnipesaukee. Again, pretty much most of Moltenboro and towards Center Harbor have got ice pretty much covering the lake. But from the Laconia area south, pretty wide open. Meredith Bay has a lot of ice on it, but there's an open area between it and the main body of the lake. And Elm Bay has got ice on it from what I could see in the distance, but doesn't look like it's anything safe enough for a nice runway. There we come in for a landing. We're going to probably do a wheel landing today because of the crosswind. So those are the ice conditions in the Hampshire Lakes region. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you get notified on my next video.